Okay, guys, so blessings, thank you for showing up. Today, I want to talk about Neptune because it's a really relevant planet to look at, but it's not really one that you're really going to notice that often because it's not super prevalent in your personality. Because when you think about yourself, you're not going to be like, who am I? Who am I when I think really hard? Only someone spiritual is going to be like, who am I when I'm meditating? That's when you find out what your Pisces is like. I know my Pisces is in Capricorn. So when it comes to spirituality and learning about things that have to do with the esoteric, it's usually associated with work, which is fine. Why else would I be talking to all of you beautiful people right now? I'm not talking to you guys because I want you to like me. I'm talking to you because, okay, I kind of am, sort of, but not really that. It's more so I can learn about what I love, which is astrology. And the more I learn about it, the more opportunity you guys get to have a more intelligent conduit to learn about astrology from. So that's what I want to do. I want to be that strong conduit. It's my goal. Neptune is very dreamy. Neptune is Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, so that means that Neptune is Pisces, technically. So Neptune has a moon on it, believe it or not, that has ice covering the top of it. But on the inside, it's all water. And there's speculations about there being life in there, right? Pretty dreamy, right? That's pretty speculative. Definitely dreamy. It's definitely Pisces. No big surprise that one of their moons, one of their self-expressions of their existence would have something that's so dreamy as another human existence or another life form existing. Maybe a few trillion years down the line, Neptune will be the new Earth. You never know. Anything could happen. Maybe a comet will hit it and it'll get knocked into the place where Earth is after we evaporate from being sucked into the sun. I don't know. That'll be pretty trippy though. But I'm sure by then all human beings we're gonna be on a rocket or on a ship, or we're gonna be evolved so that we don't need a planet to survive. We'll just be existence. We'll just be, which will be way cooler anyway. So whatever. Pisces is one of my favorite signs because it's a sign that has to do with passion, and it is not blindsided by things that are confusing, people that are obsessed with their ego. It's just centered. There's a lot of speculations going around that Jesus was born in the age of Pisces. That would say a lot about Pisces, wouldn't it? I mean, he was doing all this awesome shit. He exercised people with words. I mean, that seems pretty Piscean if no one else understands what you're doing. No one understood what he was doing ever. Everything he did, everyone was like, whoa, this dude is way out there. Which is Piscean, hardcore. So I could definitely agree with Jesus being a Piscean. Hardcore energy. I could agree with that. I wouldn't knock it. Definitely wouldn't knock it. I definitely would agree with that. So, you guys get what Pisces was like. Okay. I'm sure there's other spiritual leaders that aren't Piscean. But we're talking about Jesus. We're done talking about him now. Other ways to associate Neptune. Neptune's beautiful, but it is also very dreamy. And so the thing about that dreaminess is when you associate yourself with someone who's a Pisces sun, for example, or someone who has Pisces prevalent in their chart, like me, for example, my midhaven is in Pisces. So when people look at me, they kind of get a little confused because I'm really polished and I make I make things happen like in your face. But I'm also really introspective, and I think about things in more of a deep way. And I express the deepness. But I still hold on to most of it because of my Scorpio energy. But I express most of it when I'm working and stuff. So I try to guide spiritually. But you might lose perspective on what I'm doing sometimes, because I might not say, if we're talking, I might not be looking at you or seem interested. Because I have Gemini rising and I have a tendency to dart everywhere. So back off. That's just how I am. Okay? I might not seem interested in something that I'm really interested in, but that's just how I am. Everyone has their little flaws, okay? But just because I have Midhaven in Pisces means that I am really good as a spiritualist. I'm really good with astrology. Okay, cool, you know. It's definitely a blessing. I'm super grateful that I get to share this with you guys. And Capricorn and Neptune is keeping me very aggressive with communicating with you guys about it. So thank you. Thank you for being there to listen. Because I love you guys, and I want you guys to always know that. Every time you think about astrology, I want you to think, hey, Antoine knows about astrology, and he talks about it, and he's serious. He doesn't play. Okay? So, yeah, Neptune's dreamy. And when you associate it with your, say, if you're looking at a transit and you're like, okay, so Neptune is in, right now Neptune, let's say Neptune is in Cancer right now. If you think about it, for me, my Neptune's in Capricorn. So me talking to you guys would actually benefit me, because I would feel more like I understand things. It's more introspective. Neptune is introspective, so it's all about feelings. It's about deep feelings. It's not about those shallow ones. It's about those feelings that you have that they're almost subconscious thinking. It's almost subconscious. So it's really deep down there. So you think about that, and then you just identify, like, okay, so if I'm feeling this way today, then subconsciously, if I'm acting this way through my feelings, then this is who I am, and this is why I'm this way, because of this transit. Capricorn and Cancer, I would be for working really hard, and I just feel good. It wouldn't really be about anything else. Capricorn and Cancer, Capricorn and Cancer compatibility is Neptune. Neptune is introspective. Now, the reason why we go introspective is because it's important to embrace the inner to become a better version of yourself. So guys, with that, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Blessings. Thank you.